Hey, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video tip, something that I got a couple questions recently on it on the Facebook page. And some guys have been having some difficulty when they're SRT climbing, whether it's just straight up SRT climbing or single stick SRT climbing, retrieving their rope. So if you're SRT climbing and your canopy hitched up in the tree, and you're done for the day, you rappel down and you go to pull your rope out. There's some guys, myself included. Originally, I was basically using basically a loop that I would put in the end of my rope with a figure eight on a bite, and I would just tie a piece of paracord to it and try to retrieve it. But sometimes it gets kind of difficult getting your rope out. You have to pull hard, and if there's any knots or anything in the tree, sometimes it can get hung up, and it could be a pain. I saw on our Facebook page that there was a couple of guys experiencing problems with that, and they asked what's the easy way to do it. And what I've learned is, when I SRT climb, I really like to use a midline alpine butterfly, and I never had a problem retrieving my rope when I pull back on the midline alpine butterfly. So when I first started single stick SRT climbing, it was a learning progression for me. I started out just using a figure eight on a bite, and then I would basically wrap my rope around the tree and I would pull it through. But that's kind of a pain, because if I've got 30 or 40 feet of rope, I got to pull it all the way through. If I encounter a limb, now what am I going to do? Pull it all the way through to get around a limb? So what I did was I added a quick link, and I was using basically just that and a quick link. But then I experienced some problems pulling my line out. And one of the guys I was talking to about it, he was like, "Oh, why don't you just?" He sent me a picture of his alpine butterfly pulling. I was like, "Oh, why did it should have occurred to me, because whenever I use the alpine butterfly, it pulls out really nice and easy." So what I've ended up doing now is adding a quick link. Not just any quick link. You want to get a climbing rated quick link, something 25 kN or better. And what I'll do is, whether I'm just single stick SRT climbing, or if I'm even if I just wanted a regular SRT climb, I could do it this way as well. Once you're around the tree, pull it up tight. You got your alpine butterfly here. The tag end of this alpine butterfly, it's real easy to pull this rope out if you pull it from this point here. Comes out really, really easy every time. So what I would recommend you do is you take your paracord. I always have a safety knot on my tag end of my alpine butterfly. I have that safety knot there. And then with my paracord, I'll just take a loop in my paracord. I'll spin it over like this, so that now it's basically like makes a girth hitch. You spin it over like that, it's like a girth hitch. I'm going to put that over the knot and pull that up tight, so that it's nice and tight and it's up against my safety knot. So when I want to come down and I get down to the base of the tree, I rappel down, all I have to do is pull on this end, and it pulls out easy every time. All right, that'll make your life a lot easier, whether you're using the quick link or not. If you're just SRT climbing and you're at the base of the tree, you don't have to use the quick link. But the quick link's nice, because if you're single stick SRT climbing and you encounter a limb, or you're up there, you don't have to pull the whole rope through. Makes it nice and easy. So I've incorporated that into it. But I just wanted to share with you pulling that out. If you pull it from here, it always comes out easily. I think what some guys are doing is they are maybe taking the paracord, and they might be tying it to the end of your loop and trying to pull it out that way. And sometimes it'll pull out and it might not be a problem, but I've had times where, you know, it hangs up and it's more difficult. But if you're grabbing it from this side of the alpine butterfly and pulling it from there, it always comes out nice and easy. So give that a try. I think that'll help you out. All right. All right, guys. Climb safe and best of luck.